Hi, Martin here, and in this video I'm going to explain logical operators in Swift programming. So let's get started. So firstly, as always for this video, I'm going to be using Swift Playgrounds and Learn to Code. So Learn to Code is an interactive course created by Apple within Swift Playgrounds to teach the Swift programming language. If you do not have Learn to Code, I'll link my video below and show you how to get it and also go over some of the basics. So in Learn to Code, after the conditional code section, you can see here on the left-hand side, it moves on to logical operators. So first and foremost, what are logical operators? Well, logical operators are symbols or words used to connect two or more expressions. They help us take decisions based on certain conditions, and common examples include and, or, and not. Now this will hopefully make a little bit more sense when we actually use them in practice. So let's go ahead and select the challenge using the not operator to see these logical operators in action. So in this challenge, what we need to do is use a not logical operator, which in Swift is indicated by the exclamation mark symbol. And we're going to use this to check if Byte is not on a gem. If he's not on a gem, then we need to turn and collect the gem down the stairs on the left. One thing to note with this challenge is that it is randomized, so the location of the stairs and the gem on the left hand side can move each time that you run the code. So we've also already been given a for loop and a move forward. So what we're going to do is add an if statement to check whether Byte is not on a gem. So go ahead and click underneath the move forward, and then down the bottom we're going to select an if statement. For our condition, we can add an is on gem, but remember we actually want to check if Byte is not on a gem. So what we're going to do is move our cursor to the start of the is on gem, and we're going to add an exclamation mark. So that has now made that the inverse and is asking if is not on a gem. So inside of our if statement, if Byte is not on the gem, that means that the gem that he needs to collect is down the stairs on the left hand side. So we're going to add our code to get him to do that. So we're going to implement a turn left. We're going to get Byte to move forward twice. We're then going to get him to collect the gem. We then need to get him back on the main path, so he needs to turn around by using a couple of turn lefts or rights, move forward twice again, and then turn left. So that should get Byte down the stairs and then back onto the path. Lastly, what we're going to do is we're going to add an else to our if statement. So we're going to write else after the closing curly bracket that goes with the if statement, open up a new set of curly brackets, and inside of here we're just going to say collect gem. So essentially our if statement says if not on a gem, then we're going to turn left, go down the stairs, collect the gem and come back. Otherwise he must be on a gem, so we're going to go ahead and collect it. So let's go through and run that code. Excellent, we managed to solve that challenge. So additionally, we also had that all wrapped in a for loop that ran 4 times, which allowed us to collect all of the gems. So why don't we try another logical operator? So let's go ahead and click on this icon in the top left, and what we're going to do is go to the challenge checking this and that. So you can see that this challenge, we've been given code that looks very similar to what we had before, but in this challenge we need to check two conditions at once. And we're going to do that using the AND logical operator, which in Swift is implemented using two AND symbols. In this challenge, if byte is on a gem and blocked on their left, then there is a switch to his right that he needs to toggle. So inside of the loop, underneath the move forward, is where we're going to add another if statement. So remember, what we want to check in this challenge is if he is on a gem and blocked on his left. So first thing that we need to add is on gem. We then need to, and you can see it's already given us the option down the bottom to add the AND logical operator. And then the second one, we're going to add is blocked left. So now if byte is on a gem and is blocked as left, whatever code we put inside is going to be run. So let's go ahead and add the code to get byte to go off to the right hand side and then toggle the switch. So we're going to turn right, we're going to move forward twice. From there we're going to toggle the switch. And from here, we need to do similar to what we did in the last challenge, get him to turn around and go back onto the path. So add a couple of turn lefts or turn rights, move forward twice, and then turn right. One thing that we do need to go back up to the top to add is a collect gem. Okay, so remember, this condition is based on being on a gem and blocked left. So if he's on a gem, we want to make sure that we collect it before he heads off to the right hand side. Lastly, let's go ahead and hit another else and get byte to collect a gem. If he is not on a gem and is blocked left, he would likely just be on a gem. So we're going to go ahead and collect that. So let's run our code again. We're going to run this fastest this time and see if it works. Excellent. So there you've had it. You've used the NOT logical operator and also used the AND logical operator. So I hope that this has been useful. If it has, please like the video and then consider subscribing before. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.